Hi, Chris Lamm with Commerce Home Mortgage. This is the update for the month of March. Thank you guys for tuning in this month. We want to jump right into mortgage rates. Here in March, first quarter of the year, mortgage rates have been down at the lowest point we've seen in over a year, which is awesome. And most people that are locking in rates are pretty happy to see that rates are in the mid to high fours, depending on credit score, loan type, occupancy, etc. So that could be different, but they are at the lowest point we've seen in about a year. What we really want to talk about is inventory. You know, homes that are available for sale here in Shasta County are still really low. And a lot of that has to do with the camp and car fire, those people buying homes. But a lot of it also has to do with the weather. We've had the wettest winter in, some say, over 50 years. And I've talked to multiple real estate agents that say they have 3, 4, some as much as 10 sellers that want to come to the market, list their property for sale, but are going to be waiting until things dry up, the sun comes out, and it's a little bit better time to get their home to market. The other thing I wanted to touch on is rental vacancies. Here in Shasta County, most rental agencies right now are saying that we're at about a 1% vacancy. So when we're sitting down with first-time buyers that are weighing out the options of buying versus renting, right now renting is fairly difficult here in Shasta County. Again, car and campfire people, and a lot of those folks have rented homes, including engineers and people that are working on rebuilding some of these homes. And so the rental market's pretty tight right now, and that doesn't look like that's going to change heading into next year. One thing we wanted to touch on is when you're running a mortgage payment or looking at rates online, you know, most people know this, but we just want to remind you it's very important that you actually talk to a mortgage person first. Most online mortgage calculators like Bankrate or Zillow do not take into consideration things like local property taxes, homeowners insurance, etc. So it's not uncommon when someone sits down with a mortgage person or a real estate agent that there's a pretty big discrepancy between those payments. And the last thing we wanted to touch on is Commerce Home Mortgage is running some really cool credits right now for first responders, veterans, or teachers that are, or anyone basically in education that's looking to buy a house. So we just wanted to spread the word that if you know someone who's a veteran, who's a first responder, or who works in the education field, that there's special loan programs available and discounts to closing costs called the Heroes Program and the First Responders Program. That's really exciting. We're going to talk more about that in the future, but we're going to use this video blog as a way of talking about that in the future and going forward. So thanks for tuning in this month. As always, if you have any questions about anything real estate, home loan related, you can call or email me anytime. I hope you have a great March, and we'll talk to you soon.